In the world of music, where stars shine bright and stories unfold behind the scenes, some figures capture our attention not just for their work, but for the lives they touch. Brandon Blackstock was one such person, a talent manager whose career intertwined with some of country music's biggest names, and whose personal life drew headlines through his marriage to pop icon Kelly Clarkson. A man of ambition, family, and resilience, Brandon's journey was one of highs and lows, marked by professional success, personal challenges, and a quiet strength that carried him through a devastating battle. On August 7, 2025, at the age of 48, Brandon's life was cut short, leaving behind a legacy of love, music, and a family forever changed. Today, we're diving into the life of Brandon Blackstock. His cause of death, his age, his family, his net worth, his lifestyle, and the biography of a man who lived at the heart of music's spotlight. So, settle in, and let's honor a life that resonated far beyond the stage. Brandon Blackstock was born on December 19, 1976, in Fort Worth, Texas, into a family deeply rooted in the music industry. His father, Narvel Blackstock, was a powerhouse manager and former steel guitarist who founded Starstruck Entertainment, guiding the careers of legends like Reba McEntire and Blake Shelton. His mother, Elisa Gale Ritter, worked as a television producer, giving Brandon a front-row seat to the entertainment world from childhood. Growing up in Fort Worth, Brandon was surrounded by the rhythms of country music and the business savvy of showbiz. His parents' divorce and Narvel's marriage to Reba McEntire from 2015 made Reba Brandon's stepmother, a connection that shaped his early exposure to the industry. He had three siblings, Shelby, Shauna, and Chastity, who shared his ties to music, though Brandon carved his own path. He attended local schools in Fort Worth, but formal education took a backseat to hands-on experience. From a young age, he worked at Starstruck, learning the ropes of talent management under his father's guidance, honing skills that would define his career. Brandon's professional life was built on his ability to spot and nurture talent. Starting at Starstruck Management Group, he managed country stars like Blake Shelton, whose career soared under his guidance. His work caught the eye of Kelly Clarkson, who met Brandon in 2006 at a rehearsal for the Academy of Country Music Awards, where she performed a duet with Rascal Flatts. At the time, Brandon was married to Melissa Ashworth, but their connection sparked again in 2012 at the Super Bowl, where Kelly sang the national anthem. By then, Brandon was single, and their romance blossomed quickly. They married in October 2013 at Blackberry Farms in Tennessee, and Brandon took on the role of Kelly's manager, a decision she later praised in a 2018 Marie Claire interview, saying, "I wouldn't have hired Brandon if I didn't see firsthand how great he is at that and how much he cares about Blake." He also served as an executive producer on The Kelly Clarkson Show, adding television production to his resume. His management extended to other artists, securing deals for Kelly with The Voice, Wayfair, and Norwegian Cruise Line, though a 2023 court ruling found he overcharged her $2.6 million by acting without a proper license, a legal setback that marked his later career. Brandon's life took a dramatic turn after his 2020 divorce from Kelly Clarkson, filed citing irreconcilable differences. The split was contentious, with disputes over custody, spousal support, and finances. Kelly was ordered to pay $45,000 per month in child support for their two children, $115,000 per month in spousal support until January 2024, and a $1.3 million lump sum for legal fees. Brandon, seeking a fresh start, moved to Bozeman, Montana, where he launched Valley View Rodeo in 2023, a venture that included livestock, rodeos, and restaurants dedicated to preserving the Western lifestyle. This pivot from music to ranching reflected his desire for a quieter life, away from Hollywood's glare. He embraced Montana's rugged beauty, managing Headwater Livestock Auction and immersing himself in a new chapter that honored his roots and his vision for the future. On August 7, 2025, Brandon Blackstock passed away at 48 after a 3-year battle with cancer, a diagnosis kept private until Kelly Clarkson shared on August 6 that "My children's father has been ill." In a statement to People and Parade, his family confirmed, Brandon bravely battled cancer for more than 3 years. He passed away peacefully and was surrounded by family. No specific type of cancer was disclosed, respecting Brandon's preference for privacy. Kelly postponed her Las Vegas residency to be with their children, River and Remington, during his final days, a decision that underscored their co-parenting bond despite their past. Tributes poured in, with posts on X calling him a dedicated father and a respected manager. His death, alongside other recent losses in the entertainment world, left fans and colleagues reeling, with CBS News noting the profound impact on the industry. Brandon's courage in facing his illness, surrounded by loved ones, painted a picture of a man who fought until the end. Brandon's family was his heart. He leaves behind 4 children: Savannah and Seth from his marriage to Melissa Ashworth, 2001 to 2012, and River Rose, born in 2014, and Remington Remy Alexander, born in 2016, with Kelly Clarkson. He became a grandfather in 2022 when Savannah gave birth to a son, Lake. His parents, Narvel and Elisa, and siblings, Shelby, Shauna, and Chastity, survive him, as does his former stepmother, Reba McEntire, who joined the family for a Houston rodeo outing in March 2024, captured in photos with Brandon, River, Remy, and Shelby. Kelly, despite their divorce, remained protective of Brandon for their children's sake, a source told People, noting she was devastated for River and Remy. Brandon's commitment to fatherhood was evident in his efforts to shield his children from the public eye, co-parenting with Kelly in Montana and Los Angeles, where he balanced his rodeo business with family time. Brandon's net worth at the time of his death was estimated at $10 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. His wealth stemmed from his years at Starstruck, managing artists like Blake Shelton and Kelly Clarkson, and his work as a TV producer on The Kelly Clarkson Show. The divorce settlement with Kelly, including the $1.3 million lump sum and spousal support, bolstered his finances, though the $2.6 million repayment order reduced his assets. His Valley View rodeo venture was a growing enterprise, with potential earnings from livestock and events, though it was still in its early stages. Brandon's wealth wasn't flashy. He invested in his Montana ranch, embracing a simpler life. His financial success was a testament to his business acumen, but his true legacy was in the relationships he built and the family he cherished. Brandon's lifestyle evolved from the glitz of Nashville and Los Angeles to the open skies of Montana. In his early career, he thrived in the fast-paced music world, attending award shows and managing high-profile artists. His marriage to Kelly placed him in the celebrity spotlight, with appearances at events like the 2020 Critics' Choice Awards. After their divorce, he sought solitude in Bozeman, where he embraced ranching and the Western way of life. Valley View Rodeo wasn't just a business, it was a passion, reflecting his love for community and tradition. He was hands-on, managing livestock and planning events, often with his children by his side. Photos from the Houston rodeo showed him beaming with River and Remy, a proud father even in tough times. Brandon avoided social media, maintaining a low profile, and focused on family and his new venture. His faith, though not publicly detailed, likely guided him through his cancer battle, offering strength in his final years. Brandon Blackstock's legacy is one of talent, resilience, and family. He shaped the careers of artists like Blake Shelton and Kelly Clarkson, leaving a mark on country and pop music. His pivot to Valley View Rodeo showed his ability to reinvent himself, embracing a life rooted in tradition. His death at 48, after a 3-year fight with cancer, was a stark reminder of life's fragility, even for a man who seemed larger than life. To his children, Savannah, Seth, River, and Remy. His grandson Lake, and his parents and siblings, Brandon was a rock, a man who loved deeply and lived with purpose. Kelly's decision to prioritize their children during his illness spoke to the bond they shared as parents, despite their past. His story reminds us to hold our loved ones close, to chase our dreams, and to face life's battles with courage. Thank you for joining me in celebrating the life of Brandon Blackstock. If his story touched your heart, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep his memory alive, honoring a man who lived for music, family, and the open road. Until next time, keep the love strong. https://celebrities/brandon-blackstock-net-worth https://www.hindustantimes.com/trending/us/Brandon Blackstock s net worth. How much was Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband worth? Career, businesses, properties, amp. HTML https://www.distractife.com/p/brandon-blackstock-net-worth